Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am It's Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2, Episode 12, called The Serpent's Pass. So we start off with the gang is taking a little bit of break, and Aang throws himself in a lake, just I guess to cool off. And then Katara does like a water-bending cannonball and splashes all over Sokka's maps, and which she water bends out because he was freaking out about because it's like a 5,000-year-old map. And so they are trying to look at further places to on how to get the boxing say, and the only way they can do it is the Serpent's Pass, which I'm probably can't pronounce right because I'm. Anyway, so they run into a group and they talk about the Serpent's Pass, and they said that's a deadly route, and suggests a Full Moon Bay, which is like a ferry system for refugees trying to get to Ba Sing Se. So they also gonna go that route. So they show up at the ferry place, and we cut to where Zuko and Iroh are already on a ferry to Ba Sing Se, and Zuko is very over of being a peasant because he's royalty. So he's so not happy to because he's so used to having the finer things in life. And so he runs into Jet with Smellerbee and Longshot and asks him if he wants to liberate some food. That the captain has like all these like extravagant dinners and stuff like that. So like take the dinners and go to the people who actually need it. So Zuko's actually in. Then we cut to the bed to the where Aang and Katara and everyone is. And we see the Cabbage Man, and he got denied entry to Ba Sing Se because of his cabbages, which the platypus bear ate them all. And that lady is aggressively rude, but she's very on the nose for the rules and stuff. And so Aang tried to get some passes, and that did not work. So guess what happened? Toph took care of it and showed her Beifong passport and got them 4 tickets because she said it's such an official looking document, and she just went okay. And because she was also against Momo, and she's like, "That's my scene, I monkey, and these 4 episodes are my helpers," which was funny to me. So as they were leaving, a woman or a girl comes up to Sokka and fuzzing out, like wants to see his passport and his ID and everything and his ticket. And we later find out that it's actually Suki. So that was pretty cool that the Kyoshi warriors are there as well. And so they talk. So she talks to Aang and everyone, and it's like, "Why are y'all not writing on Appa?" And Katara explains that Appa is lost, and they're trying to find him in Ba Sing Se. And and then so Suki asks like, "How are you doing, Aang?" And Aang is just like, "I'm fine." And then we cut to where so then the group comes up and says that someone stole all their stuff, including their passport and ticket. So Aang tries to sort it out again, and that wasn't happening. So they're going to go through the Serpent's Pass. So Suki is going with him, and Sokka's kind of against it, but still lets her come along. Then we cut to where Aang is just being closed off, so he's just like denying himself like any emotion because he didn't want to lose control like he did last time. So he's trying to find a better way to handle it, which is he's still not handling it, but that's the best he can do right now. So they're going through the pass because oh yeah, the pass said abandon hope. So that's anyway. Then we cut to where the so basically the guy in the group that has the wife and the pregnant wife and also another friend, he almost fell off the ledge. Toph saved him, but that alerted the Fire Nation because they're working on like some type of project that we don't know about yet, and they fire on them. So Aang fires back, but that created a lot of rock slides. So Sokka saves Suki, and Toph saved Sokka. And Toph was like, "Oh yeah, it's Asian, no problem at all," because Sokka didn't say anything at all. He was telling Suki to be more careful. And then So Sokka's just babying her. Then we cut to where Jet and Zuko took the food and handed them out to people. And then we cut to where Katara talks to Aang, and he's still being closed off because she's like, "Do you want a hug?" And he's like, "Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine for now. Thank you." And then we cut to where Sokka's still babying Suki, so Sokka's like staring at the moon, and it was cloudy, but then it got unclouded when Suki approached Sokka, and so they were talking, and he explains why he was babying her. He said, "I was trying to protect someone, and I couldn't, and I don't want the same to happen to you." So that's why he's been like he is. And then Suki leaned in to kiss him, but he couldn't do it because of the UA situation. Even though that was a while ago, still he feels really guilty about it. So he says, "I can't," and she's like, "I'm so sorry," and he's like, "You shouldn't be." Then we cut to the next morning, and Jet and Zuko talked some more, and Jet said he can't wait to see the wall because he thinks everyone eats like a king, and Ba Sing Se, and I was like, it sounds like people on the way to New York, like way back in the day, like in the 1800s or whatever. No, not the streets are not paved with gold or anything like that. Anyway, so he's trying to look for new beginnings, like they both are, and they kind of bond a little bit, but Zuko's still not really having it. Then we cut to where the Aang and everybody found a gap in the Serpent's path. So what they need to do, they water bend and go underneath it and continue their walk. And then a giant serpent interrupts, and they literally have to battle it, which was a really cool action scene. I really enjoyed that one a lot. And then Aang distracts it while everyone else gets across, and Toph is last, and so Katara's helping Aang. Then Suki rescues Toph because Sokka's like, "I'm coming." And so when Suki rescued Toph, she's like, "Oh, Sokka, thank you for rescuing me." It's just like, "It's Suki." And she's like, "Oh, well, you can let me drown now." And then they get back, and then Katara and Aang knock it out, and then they see the wall. So they got through the Storm Pass, and then we found out that the woman's baby is coming, and so they had to prep it. And so Sokka brings water and faints. And then the baby is born, and then Aang tears up. He's saying, like, "I'm feeling hopeful again." And the wife and the husband, I'm assuming, are trying to think of a unique name, but when Aang said that, it's like, that's name her Hope. So that was pretty neat. And so Suki's heading back to the city, or to the ferry. And it's like, so Sokka kisses her goodbye. It was like a full on kiss. And I was like, "Aw, cute." And then we cut to where Aang is going to the city line. He said he'll be back, and as soon as he lands on top of the building or the wall, he sees the freaking Fire Nation with a big ass metal drill. And that was in the episode. So now we know what the secret project was. And also, this episode was called "The Secret of the Fire Nation." Apparently, they were having like a two-parter thing, but I'm splitting it up into two different episodes because hello, it makes more sense. Anyway, that was in the episode. It was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I gave it an A+. We get to meet some new secondary characters, and they're really, really good characters. It wasn't like a blah thing like the hippies that they ran into like in the first season or anything like that. Or the first part of this season, actually. Just kidding. But anyway, it was a really good episode, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And we get to see Aang being closed off and work his way to being more opening back up because I guess just seeing that hope and hope just made him realize like he can't close off his feelings, and so Katara and Aang hug as well, and it was overall just a great episode, and I really enjoyed it, and it had a nice adventure, it was little funny moments, and Suki and Sokka, I kind of shipped them, so anyway, really good episode, really enjoyed it, and that's going to do it for this video. So like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think, do you agree, disagree, tell me your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Almost 10 minutes this time. Wow. Anyway, bye everybody.